Hello and welcome to World in 5. Teachers' representatives in Zimbabwe say they were surprised by government's decision to open schools on Monday next week. Face-to-face classes resume on 30 August for examination classes, while non-examination classes return to school on 6 September. A fortnight ago, teachers and government met to discuss schools opening, amongst other matters. Teachers claim a second meeting had been agreed where dates for schools opening will be agreed. Progressive Teachers Union of Zimbabwe President Dr. Takavafira Joe say that they were surprised that government on Wednesday went ahead and announced opening dates without the teachers' input. He spoke to our correspondent Takutwa Chihambakwe.
In terms of our discussions, the ministry was supposed to call for a meeting to zero in on an agreement of how successfully we could open schools. But the suggestions from teacher unions have been snapped. We are a membership organization, so we have sent last night a communique to our members to guide us. The indicators that are coming from members is that they don't have money to report for work, and the other issue is that they are pleased for the government to resolve their welfare has not been addressed. They also don't have money to pay school fees.
Zimbabwe Teachers Association Acting National Secretary General Goodwill Taderera also shared similar sentiments.
The timing itself, I think the timing is very wrong. And we think that, as usual, government has not consulted us like we have always complained. And we need to be consulted because we are the key stakeholders and we are the ones who implement. The government should meet the WHO guidelines, the standard operating procedures, Ministry of Health guidelines, and see the figures really getting down now that we are getting to the water seasons. And just to open and give reasons that because the figures are going down, I think we needed some kind of a period to.
The prolonged stay at home due to the closure of schools has seen some pupils being pushed into illegal foreign currency dealing. Schools closed in June this year due to rising COVID-19 cases. While other privileged learners took online lessons, some were hustling for a few dollars and cents. Our correspondent Patience Namburo went to Chitungwiza, 25 kilometers, where she observed these children going through their paces. The second batch of Zimbabwean deportees from the United Kingdom, consisting of 7 people, arrived in the country this morning. The 7 touched down at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe International Airport around 10 a.m. The returnees will undergo quarantine or 10 days before they can rejoin their families. Last month, another group of 14 deportees arrived in the country, bringing to 21 the number of people deported so far. The 14 who arrived last month have since integrated with their family and relatives. From pushing wheelbarrows to making much of the fact that he was a chicken seller in his youth, Kenya's Deputy President William Ruto is increasingly framing next year's general election as a contest between hustlers and dynasties. In Kenya, hustlers refer to those, especially young people, who struggle to make ends meet in an economy that is said to be no longer working for them. The word dynasties, on the other hand, is a moniker to describe wealthy families that are seen to have dominated politics and the economy since independence from the UK in the 1960s. President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition politician Raila Odinga have been put in the latter category. In sports news, FC Platinum have intensified preparations ahead of their CAF Champions League showdown with GB Sagrada Esperança of Angola. The Zimbabwean champions play the first leg of the preliminary round away on September 10 before the reverse fixture on September 17.
I'm more happy, I'm more satisfied with their endurance levels. No, it's not always easy. We are just training alone. My wish is for us to have maybe 1 or 2 friendly games before we go for Angola. But I've spoken to the management. I think they'll try to arrange 1 or 2 games. But if you can't find those 2 friendly games, then there's nothing I can do. We just have to go the way we are and see how we're going to progress in Angola.
That's all we had for you on The World in 5 today. We are back again tomorrow. You can stay connected with us on Twitter at ZTN News, Instagram at ZTN, our website ztn.co.zw. Do stand by for Diplomatic Passport coming up shortly. Thanks for watching.